Okay, it's Saturday morning, and I'm headed to Disney Springs. Had a great night last night, just walking around the resort, having dinner, taking things in, and now I'm going to take a water taxi over to Disney Springs and see what I can get into over there.
When will you throw me something? Memories fade to nothing. Playing for fire or even a spark.
Going to be another warm day. It's about 85 degrees right now. It's around 12:15ish in the afternoon, and yeah, it's going to be warm, but it feels nice. It feels nice. It's not the oppressive summer that we get. That hasn't hit quite yet. So I'm going to grab a little lunch when I get over to Disney Springs, and just kind of pop into some of the shops and see what's new there. Maybe do a little bit more of a comprehensive Disney Springs look like I've been promising recently with my multiple trips. This will be about the 5th time I've been to Disney Springs in the last, I'd say, almost 2 weeks alone.
I don't know about you, but nothing to me says French Quarter like Neptune riding on a Chinese dragon. And we have arrived at Disney Springs. This is the first time I've seen it from this angle, however. I've been coming here for 20 years and never seen it from the lake itself. Pretty cool. I didn't realize until I got off the water taxi that it's actually named after the town I was born in.
So I chose to eat at Splitsville, so we're gonna have lunch, probably grab some chicken tenders, maybe a side with it. This is probably my number one choice of places to eat here at Disney Springs, which is saying a lot, because there's a lot of really good places to eat here. So let's see what we get. And yes, I eat the celery. I'm all about the celery. Not a lot of people like it. I've always liked it.
So I'm going to focus specifically on the marketplace area of Disney Springs. It's kind of broken into 3 parts. If you're not familiar with it, there's the West End, which has House of Blues, Cirque du Soleil, the movie theater, Splitsville, things like that. Then there's the middle section, which used to be Pleasure Island, and this is on the east end of everything, and this is called the Marketplace. So I'm going to focus on the restaurants and the various things that you find here. World Disney here at Disney Springs in Orlando is the largest retail Disney store in the world, to the best of my knowledge. I've heard that before. I haven't verified it, but I believe that is the case. Anyway, just going to take a stroll through here, kind of see what the latest merchandise is. And as I've mentioned in other videos, the 100th anniversary of the Disney Corporation is in full swing now. So a lot of great merchandise for that. I always stop by Ghirardelli Chocolates, but it's not the go-to that it used to be, because in the past they used to give away a free chocolate sample when you walked in the door. For years and years they did that. They no longer do that. I think they stopped it back around the time the pandemic started, and they've never brought it back. But I love Ghirardelli. Probably my favorite retail store in this whole, in all of Disney Springs is the Co-op. I don't even know why. I almost never buy anything here, but I just like the way it's laid out. I like the way they display everything. I don't know. I just got a cool vibe here. I've always liked this store. Being the massive Star Wars fan that I am, I can't come to Disney Springs without popping into the Star Wars Trading Post just to see any new cool merchandise they may have. This store is probably a close second for my favorite behind the co-op, but the Art of Disney is great just because of all the artwork, the paintings, the sculptures, and little statues and things they have in here. Just really a lot to look at. So check out this table made from a drum from the Electric Light Parade. That's a pretty cool, unique item. That will not be going home with me.
It is not, excuse me, it is not playing out here. It is toasty. I'm sure we're pushing 90 by now. Oof. Yeah, that sun is no joke. It doesn't play around.
Well, I spent about 3 hours walking around, got my steps in, and now the heat is telling me it's time to go back to the room. So I'm going to go over here and jump back on the water taxi.
So here's what happened. I got that heat just took it out of me today. I got back to the room this afternoon after going to Disney Springs, and I ended up knocking out for a 2-hour nap. 2 hours, which is rare. Not rare to nap necessarily, but for a few minutes here and there, but 2 hours, that's a big one. Anyway, yeah, that sun and heat can just absolutely take all the energy right out of you. So anyway, now I'm awake at 9 o'clock at night, wide awake. So I'm just gonna head back to the room here shortly, wrap up the day, watch a little bit more NHL playoff hockey, and kind of finish off my night that way. And then I've got one more day tomorrow, a shorter day. Just gonna be probably grabbing some breakfast, checking out, and heading back to the house, which is about all I've got going on tomorrow. So anyway, gonna start wrapping up here and heading back to the room shortly. Okay, so since I went a little heavy at lunch with the chicken fingers, the buffalo chicken fingers, I decided to go light for dinner, and I'm getting a grilled chicken Caesar salad, light on the dressing, because that's where all the fat comes from. So we'll see if how good this is. So one little tip, if you want to beat the dinner rush, come a little bit later if you don't mind waiting. Right now it's a little after 9 o'clock, and you can see it's really a lot more empty tables than full ones. So just a little hack if you wanna wait a little bit later to eat. It's been a fun day. Long and hot, but fun. No complaints. There's another water taxi going by. Maybe that was the one I was on earlier. All right, time for some NHL playoff hockey. Time to get back to the room and just take a load off, call it a night. It's a good day. It's fun. Enjoyed today a lot. See you tomorrow.